You've been getting into more glass tubing.
Yeah.
Is there a process on using glass?
So glass, you just really, it's, so the best way I found out to do glass is literally with a Dremel is the best way. I just like glass more, and I'm trying to incorporate glass more into my builds. And I think right now, we could actually just snap it off. Really, I got into tech since I was a kid. I was always a big gamer. Really exciting, you know, because computers back then, it was like getting a big screen like TV. I remember just looking at this tower and I was like, oh my gosh, this is bigger than the Nintendo, you know? But I saw like, because back then I would subscribe to magazines, like game magazines. There wasn't really like internet. I mean, there was, but it isn't like right now. Games, PC games like Sim City, you know, Simcopter, Sim Ant, or like, you know, soccer games. I was like, oh my gosh, I can play that on this big thing. I wonder how that's gonna be, you know? I noticed that it was running slow. It wasn't as fluid as like my Nintendo or Super Nintendo, and I started learning from like the sources I was reading and sources that I was looking at that you could like open up a PC and, you know, flip things around and upgrade things. So, you know, that PC didn't last. It did not last, because I tell you, I tore down that PC, and like by the time like maybe a couple months later, the family was like, damn, we just got a PC and now it's out.
Because if I'm a gamer, right, and I want to get that extra jump in the game.
This is the Z90 Tomahawk. It's got tons of connectivity for NVMe's, Wi-Fi 7, and it's gonna fit, and it's gonna work with our 265K. So I think this one is gonna be it, and plus it looks really cool. So yeah, this one's it. All right, so I have the MAG Z890 Tomahawk Wi-Fi motherboard. A really sick motherboard, tons of features, Wi-Fi 7, tons of NVMe connections, and what's really cool about this motherboard is the nice aesthetics. Also, it's an LG1851 socket, which means that we got a nice Intel processor for this, the Intel Core Ultra 7265K, which we're going to be packing inside this build. I remember before, like even Micro Center, I even knew what Micro Center was. There was a store called CompUSA, and CompUSA was like, I would go on the weekends to CompUSA. It was just like, it was amazing, you know, because they had everything. So, you know, I always had my parents buy me stuff, and I was young. I was like, I don't know, 8, 9. I really liked the aspect of being able to customize it, you know? It's like you're doing something yourself with your own hands. And that kind of gave me an empowerment, like a feeling of power, you know? And I really enjoyed it. Boom. Boom shakalaka.
So with these new motherboards, MSI created a quick release.
Yeah.
What do you think about the
Oh, I think it's awesome. I think it's easy, toolless, you know? I don't know why I got this, but it's toolless, you know what I'm saying? It's nice, see? We already installed the NVMe, and we didn't have any kind of screws to mess around with. Oh yeah, I think this can look nice with that. And when I have that moment to just chill and kick back, just be with my son, be with my girl. I don't really go out that much, you know. It's different now for me, you know. I think, you know, being at where I'm at, and I've experienced a lot of things, you know, and I feel like I'm content with that because I've had a lot of fun. Right now, just the regular things make me happy. Playing some games, hanging out with my son, with my wife, you know, going to, you know, travel sometimes. I gotta start traveling actually a little bit more. You know, that's what I would really like to do. But yeah, man, just, you know, enjoying it, you know, just enjoying every day. Just being able to, you know, do what I like doing, and also now just family time. Just really, that's what it is for me. we could still make this one work. Me being here, I know there's a bigger world out there, you know, and I have friends in different states, you know, and sometimes when I visit them, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so nice out here, you know, why am I not living here? I kind of take it for granted being here because obviously California, it's the weather. On a different note, you know, when I go to places like the East Coast, the South, you know, it's nice out there too. And I really see that there's advantages there as well. Because I have buddies that are on the other side of the country and they've made it, you know? So I just think that it's just, yeah, it's nice to be out here. But I think that anybody, if you have that motivation and that drive, I think you'll make it anywhere. So what I like about gaming is that you're in control, you know? Unlike movies and stuff, like I always preferred gaming because like I have control over it, so it's dope, you know? Games like multiplayer games like Call of Duty, that's like one of my favorite multiplayer games. And then like, you know, open world games like Grand Theft Auto, you know, Red Dead Redemption, stuff like that. Personally, like, I really look at MSI as one of the up there brands, you know? When I first got into even PCs back a long time ago, you know, MSI was there. So we always knew MSI as like a big PC company, you know? It's been a good ride with them. So more yellow, you think? Okay, so we're at 6 and 6. So now we're gonna do 8. Tripping out. I was like, why is it coming towards the GPU? You know, when I first started, I was just happy if I can, you know, work with some companies and get some hookups and here or there, make it easier for myself when it comes to builds, you know? But now I really I'm focused with Wired Hardware. I'm always trying to make it always better, the production level, try to make it good. And the way I'm going with it, I wanted to do something where somebody can use their stuff in their home if they want to do overkill, something really big. I'm into big PCs, you know, like Frost. I really just hope somebody could just like really enjoy the content I do. And you know, I see Wired Hardware fully being something where people enjoy and really taken from it, so. It may look pretty up here, but you know, what you really don't see on IG. My name is Aryan with Wired Hardware.